right, we had some trouble getting online today, but here we are. It is 1-0 Andover. Puck deep in the Hopkins zone. We've got Louis in net. Let in one goal already in the first period. It was tipped. A little bit of bad luck for Hopkins. Puck now deep into the Hopkins zone. Should be icing while we face off down the Andover zone. Pool play is what we have today. This is our second game of the day. The first game was over at St. Louis Park Rec Center. And Hopkins won 4-1 over Big Lake. Second game, unfortunately down by one at the moment. Face off in the offensive zone, won by Hopkins momentarily. Tried to keep it in. Puck squirts out in the neutral zone. Opportunity for Andover. Great play by number 15, Harrison Overstein, to come back. Beautiful back checking. Here we go, here we go. Puck in the slot. Andover keeps it in. Oh boy. Dangerous play here by the edge of the net next to Louis. Brooks comes away with it. Now Reese with the puck, looking for someone to pass to. Comes up to the centerman, Vincent. Vincent now coming into the neutral zone. Harrison with the puck. Dumps it in. Puck back into the Hopkins zone now. Oh, puck squirts by. Andover defense makes a change, kept in the zone, almost offsides, but they were able to keep it in. Now behind the Hopkins net. Andover putting good pressure on. And Hopkins will take a quick change here as the puck comes back into the Andover zone. This guy, number 21, is one of the biggest players on the ice. Takes a wrist shot blocked by Jonah. Jonah now with the puck D-to-D over to Will. Will looks up to the boards. He's got Vernon. Vernon with a quick touch pass. Gets away from him. Nice play by Andover to keep it in the zone. Centering. Ooh, bounced off the Hopkins player. Almost ended up in the back of the net. Here comes Evan with the puck. He's got some speed. Falls down. Quick back up. We got 3 on. Well, we had numbers, but unfortunately Andover able to pick it up. This line has worked well together with Vernon, Jack, and Evan. A couple players fall down on the puck. May have a whistle here. And we'll have a face-off in the Andover zone. Tablet's not working. Had to switch here. Alright, face off by Jack. Intercepted by Andover. Andover now with a little bit of steam coming into the neutral zone. Intercepted by Will. Will over to Jack. Jack reverses course. Dumps it out of the zone. Looking for Evan. Puck back to Andover. Hopkins changes. Andover's just barely on sides as they come into the Hopkins zone. Centering pass intercepted by Evan. Beautiful backhand to keep it away from the Andover player. Evan with the puck. Jack. Evan's going to take his way to the bench. Bouncing puck towards the goalie, and the Andover goalie covers it up wisely. Chipper Ben a rebound, and a Hopkins scoring attempt. We'll have a face-off in the Andover zone. Beckett will take the draw with Kirby and Teddy on the point. Noah and Nolan, the wings on this line. And Charles gets it with a wrist shot. Ooh, beautiful shot with traffic. Gets his own rebound with a slap shot. Loose puck out front. Puck drizzles into the corner. A couple of Hopkins players fighting for it. Charles gets his third shot in the last 40 seconds. And now we got another loose puck in the corner. Andover trying to get it out of the zone. Beckett using his body. That's going to squirt out of the zone, but Charles is there to pick it up. Looks for his man, finds Nolan. Nolan comes in onside, centers it out front, looking for Noah. Noah unable to find the puck. Nice move by Teddy. Here comes Beckett. Beckett with a scoring opportunity in the slot, but he couldn't find the handle. Noah from his knees takes a shot. Nolan, rebound. There's a goal. Goal in the back of the net. Excellent forechecking by your Hopkins team. And finally a rebound found its way to Beckett's stick. And Hopkins punches it in to tie the game at 1. 4 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the first period. We'll have a face-off at center ice. Vincent Minnick will take the draw. And Harrison and Brooks on the wings. Puck finds its way to Brooks. And overskates it a little bit. A couple guys fall down. We got Jonah back on D. Quick little Andover player beats him to the corner. And number 15, Harrison, tries to find his way to get out of the zone, unable to do so. Now he gets another chance. He's coming out. He's looking for someone to pass to. No one home. Puck winds all the way back down the ice. And Hopkins forechecking, trying to keep the puck down deep. Vincent grabs it. Now looking for someone to pass to. And that's going to be outside. We'll have a face-off outside of the zone. Finds its way back to Reese. Reese goes D to D over to Jonah. Jonah up to Jack Sandstrom. Evan and Jack fighting for it on the boards. Puck squirts its way all the way down the ice. We'll have an icing as the faceoff will beat back down in the Andover zone. Hopkins will take an opportunity to switch their defensemen, but keep their forwards on the ice with Vernon, Jack, and Evan. See if we can't punch another goal in before the end of the first period. 3 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in the first. Jack will take the draw. Tries to pull it back to Evan. Evan fights for it in the corner. And let's see who comes away with it here. Evan throws a shoulder. Herbie collects it at the point, dumps it back in. Now Evan. Puck finds its way deep now in the zone. And we got two Hopkins guys. Evan tries to wrap around. Puck ends up in the opposite corner now to Vernon. Jack, Evan tries to stuff it home. Puck's loose in the slot. And number 21 for Andover comes away with it. Will intercepts the neutral zone puck. Offsides Andover. I couldn't get my tablet to work. Face off just outside of the Andover end. Noah dances around the blue line and eventually dumps it in, then drops his stick, comes right out of his hands. Beckett now fighting for it in the corner. And puck finds its way to Nolan. And now Nolan back checking. Jonah ends up with the puck. He's got nowhere to go, and Andover takes the puck right away from him. Some confusion on the Hopkins side, and thankfully the Andover player with a wicked wrist shot ends up over the net, way over Louis' head. Puck now in the Hopkins zone, deep in the corner. Andover comes away with a centering opportunity. Jonah with the recovery, looking for someone to pass to. He finds Noah. Noah now 1-on-2, trips over the blue line, comes away with it. And Andover will dump it out of the zone. Jonah now tries to use the backhand over to Teddy. Unfortunately, Andover finds the puck and they tie it up in the corner. Andover takes the opportunity to make a change. Hopkins now trying to break out of the zone. This has been a little bit of an issue. Oh, dangerous pass. And what do we have now? Nolan charging into the Andover zone. Puck comes away on the Andover stick. Now we got opportunity for Andover. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was unfortunate. Puck's the Andover player's stick. It was just a bad bounce as one of the Hopkins players was trying to clear it. Andover pulls ahead now 2-1 with 1 minute 14 seconds remaining in the first period. Let's see if Vincent can win the draw and tie this game up before the end of the first period. Puck now to Reese. Reese fighting for it. Vincent comes away with it. Harrison now with the puck. Runs into one of the big Andover kids. Falls down. Andover now comes into the zone. Charles gives him a little bit of a shove into the boards. And we'll have a penalty coming up on Hopkins. It's like an interference call on number 89, Charles Herbie. So for the last 40 seconds of this period, Hopkins will be one man down, and the face-off will go back down into the Hopkins zone. The 5-on-4 hockey for the next minute. Overlap into the second period as Hopkins comes away with the puck. Brooks Paulson making his way out of the zone. Runs into the Andover player. Vincent, I believe, had the puck. Tried to clear it. Ends up the Andover defenseman. They go D to D. Whips the wrist shot. Goes well wide of the net. Now Andover keeps it in. We've got 14 seconds remaining in the first period. Let's see if we can get it out of the zone without any more damage here in the first period. And that puck squirts out. Should make its way down to the end of the ice. Referee waves off icing, and that'll be the end of the first period. Start of the second period, we're going to be down a man for another 20 seconds as Jack takes the draw. Evan gets tripped up by the Andover player. Switched ends now. Now we're going to have a 2-on-1 as Teddy makes his way back. Andover with a centering pass. And great play by Teddy to get back. Nice block by Evan. He's going to make his way to the bench as that smarts a little bit. Now Jack with a puck finds his way to Vernon. Vernon looking for someone to pass to. He's 1-on-5. Now Nolan comes out to give him a hand. And as Hopkins comes back to full strength, a little bit of trouble finding the puck. Now Vernon in the corner. Reese keeps it in. Puck bouncing. Reese staying on it. Jack comes over to help him out. Now Vernon behind the net. Puck squirts away. Jack. And Andover. Teddy at the point. Tries to keep it in. Runs into the back of that huge number 21 for Andover. A couple players come down, no penalty called. It's back in the Hopkins zone. Puck is on Jack's stick behind Louis. Now up the wall to Nolan. Back to Jack. He goes over to Teddy, I believe. Vernon on the wall. Nolan with a nice move to get it out of the slot. Looking for someone to pass to. Nobody home. Nice pass over to Vernon. These guys are getting tired. They're going to need a change. And Andover comes away with the puck. Andover dumps it in. Reese with the puck. Seems like these guys have been out there forever. Andover. Beckett. Teddy finds the puck. Gets into Noah's skates. Noah reverses course. Goes around the official. Makes a nice move. Makes another nice move. Now he's got numbers. Make that speed. He trips over the blue line. And turns it over to Andover. Andover tries to get it ahead. Reese with the puck. Punched out of the zone. Andover will have to regroup. Otherwise they would have been offsides. At the red line. Dumped in. Onside. Teddy still out there. My goodness. He must be exhausted. Centering pass up to Beckett. Beckett looking for help. Beckett into the zone. Finally, we get our defenseman off the ice. And there's a goal. Andover goalie was looking the wrong direction. The puck ended up on Beckett's stick, and he was able to just shove it right into the net without any effort from the goalie. That was a beautiful goal, and we're tied up at 2 with 9 minutes to go in the second period. Fresh legs out there with Vincent taking the face-off. Brooks and Harrison on the wings. Jonah and Will on the defensive end. Puck comes free. Harrison with the puck now looking for someone to pass to. Andover pokes it away. Tries to keep in by Jonah. We got a foot race now. And Andover comes away with it. He's going to center it. Sure if that was a whistle. Sounded like goal came undone. Great opportunity for Andover to score. Unfortunately for them, the goal came dislodged after the puck had ended up in the corner anyway. We'll have a face-off to Louis' right. We'll have the same forwards out there with Harrison and Brooks. Vincent taking the draw. Vincent with a beautiful draw. He's going to try and sneak past the defenseman. Here comes Harrison with some speed. Brooks is out front if he sees him. Tries to stuff it in. Puck next to the goal. Andover comes away with it. Tries to get past Harrison. Doesn't work. Harrison now punching his way in. Ends up on the Andover stick. Andover's going to have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. And they stay on sides. Andover rips a shot. Nice save by Louis. Jonah with a puck. Passes to Harrison. Uh-oh. Vincent falls down. Oh, cleared. Dangerous puck ends up on Harrison's stick. And can we get it out of the zone? Hopkins in a little bit of trouble here, unable to get out of the zone. Now Harrison punches it out, goes after it, runs into the Andover player. Andover getting cute with it, able to find their way around. Hopkins making a change. Andover stays on sides. Evan takes down the player, and he's going to end up in the penalty box. Evan and the Andover player locked up, and I'm not sure if the official's going to take both or just Evan. Evan ends up getting the gate, and they're calling it a hook. It'll be one man down for a minute, and the face-off, of course, will remain in the Hopkins zone. Face-off won by Jack. Vernon making a dash for it. Vernon trying to get the puck out of the zone. Now he's got it on his stick, looking for help. Here goes Vernon. Quick Vernon, short-handed. Oh, man. Come on! Sorry about that. Vernon got checked. He's all right. He's skating to the bench, but Andover now with an opportunity to score. They put it in the net. Looks like the refs missed one on that one. Could have been a penalty on Andover, but unfortunately, Andover makes their way down, and beautiful wrist shot by Andover ends up in the back of the net. Evan now out of the box. We're down by a goal, 3-2 with 6 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in period number 2. Face off at center ice with Beckett. Noah now chasing after it. Beckett comes away with the puck. He centers it out front. Nobody knows where the puck is. Nolan and Beckett both fighting for it. Charles is going to take a step up. Wisely gets the puck, shoots it towards the net. See if Hopkins can make something of it. Andover now punches it out. And number 5 for Andover with some speed. He's got help in the slot if you can see him. Good save by Louis. Puck thrown out to the defenseman and gets past Andover. We're going to have a foot race here with Noah. And Nolan in the slot. Noah dancing around trying to get the puck. And Andover brings it around the boards for Vincent. Puck behind the net, centered. Andover comes away with it. We got 3-on-2 Andover with a lead pass. Oh boy, he goes right through our D. We got a 2-on-0. Louis with a beautiful save. Way to go, Lou. 2-on-0 for Andover. Nobody there to stop him but Louis, and Louis just puts his shoulder right into the puck and keeps it from the back of the net. Keeps this only a 1-goal lead. Yeah, honey. I don't know. Andover punches it back into the corner. A couple of Andover players fighting for it. And, oh boy, almost finds its way in. Yes! That goal right there was pure determination by Will. He fought for it in the corner, pushed it out to the front. A little bit of confusion in the front, ended back up on Will's stick, and he gave it a nice poke, ended up in the back of the net. Just goes to show you when you throw the puck out in front of the net, sometimes good things happen, and that one ties the game at 3 with 5 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the second period. We'll have Will back out to take the draw now, and he's got to spring in his step after scoring that goal. He throws an elbow into that player. Will playing nice and physical in this period. Now Jonah throws his shoulder into that guy. And Andover just barely offside. Close call at the blue line. He's right here. Evelyn, he's right here. All right, face out just outside of the Hopkins zone. Puck's dropped. Jack with the draw. He's going to skate around. He's got Evan up ahead. They're going to have to stay on side. Jack goes to the corner. He's got people out front. Skates around. Backhand now. Finds its way to Evan. Rebound. Teddy with a backhand try. Hopkins seems to be fired up after that last goal by Lazoric. And now Charles with the puck. Passes to Teddy. Teddy's got a man on him right away. Woo, nice play by Reese to keep that. That's offside. We'll have a face-off outside of the Hopkins zone with 4 minutes, 29 seconds remaining, period number 2. Tight contest here between Hopkins and Andover. Now we have 5-on-5 hockey with Nolan, Beckett, and Noah. Beckett on the draw and comes away with it. Yeah. What? Yep. Hopkins. You don't want to take it? Cool. down next to Louis. 3 minutes, 57 seconds. Tied at 3 here in period number 2. Will takes the face-off. Quick shot by Andover. Squirts to the right side of the net. Now Harrison picks it up. Tries to get it outside of the zone. Fails. Centering attempt by Andover. Brooks now with the puck. Fans on it a little bit. Andover recovers the puck. Pushes it in to the corner. And Andover comes away with the puck. Up to the point. Andover player tries to get to his forehand. Oh! Somehow doesn't go in. That was awesome. And Hopkins pushes it all the way down the length of the ice. We'll have an icing on Hopkins. Not a bad call just to throw it out of the zone. All right, back in the Hopkins zone, and Jack takes the face-off. Oh no, sent it out front. Quick attempt by Andover to take the lead again, and thankfully Louis was there. Now we got Hopkins with an opportunity here. Evan, Jack, we got to wait to be on side here. Teddy comes away with it to Vernon. Vernon feeds Evan. Evan gets knocked down. No calls for the home team here today. That one hits the side of the net, ends up on Evan's stick. He throws it out front. Jack there fights for it, pushes it towards the net. Couldn't get his full stick on it. Intercepted by Jack. He's going to dump it back in. Vernon tries to keep the puck in the zone, and he does. Evan now on the puck. Evan's going to use his body to try and get the puck. Andover comes away with it. Vernon, beautiful move to poke it away. Hopkins making a change. Vincent keeps it in. Ends up on Beckett's stick. Beckett takes a check. There's going to be a penalty. And for whatever reason, she doesn't blow her whistle. 2 minutes to go in period number 2. Tie game 3-3. Hopkins will go on the power play, as Andover's going to end up in the penalty box for interference or checking or something like that. Number 22 goes in. She's calling it, I think, checking. We'll have a face-off to the glove side of the Andover goalie. Beckett will take the draw. Noah and Nolan, Jonah and Reese on the point. Beckett wins it, feeds it back to Jonah, that is. Jonah fans on it, ends up on Beckett's stick. Nolan now looking for someone to pass to. He dumps it in behind the net. There's Noah. Noah falls down. Noah gets up, plays the puck, and ends up on Reese's stick. He's going to let her rip. Ends up on Noah. Noah falls down. Puck squirts out. 34 seconds remaining on the penalty. Jonah now feeds it to Reese. Careful with it now. There's Beckett. Beckett up to Noah. We're going to have a 2-on-1. Noah's got the puck. Feeds it across to Nolan. Oh, puck jumped over his stick. Woo! That one almost found its way to the back of the net. Beautiful centering attempt. Beckett's right there with a goal. Beautiful pass to Beckett. Beckett looks up, finds the opening on the right side of the net. The goalie had no chance. Similar goal that Beckett had earlier today, where he's aiming just at that awkward position where the goalie can't reach it with either his pad or his blocker. It's just the perfect shot. Finds its way to the back of the net, and with 1 minute, 4 seconds remaining, period number 2, Hopkins takes the lead 4-3. Will now on the face-off with Harrison and Brooks, Herbie and Teddy. Will fights for it. Andover comes in onside. We'll go just past Louis. And we'll go D to D here to Teddy. Puck jumps over Teddy's stick. Brooks fighting for it. Andover comes away with it. Goes to the point. Andover punches it back in. 43 seconds remaining in this period. Teddy scoops it up. Charles gets it. Harrison now tries to push it out. Ends up falling down. my gosh, I'm not sure how that didn't go in. Puck ended up right in the slot, right on the right-handed Andover player's stick. He fired, might have hit some traffic. 17 seconds remaining in this period. Hopkins needs to be careful here not to give up this lead. Harrison now with the puck. Charles with the puck. Charles retreats. Tries to push it over to Teddy. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. That'll be the end of period number 2. Hard-fought period comes to an end. Score 4-3 Hopkins. Okay, start of the third period, we'll switch ends again. Vincent back on D, over to Evan. Evan forces it over to Jack. And let's see if this line can get something going here to start the third period. Referee whistles it dead, must have been offsides. We'll have a face-off just outside of the Andover zone with Jack taking the draw, Vernon to his left, Evan to his right. Jack wins the draw. He's going to feed it back to Vincent. Vincent pushes the puck forward to Evan. Evan pushes it forward. And puck comes out of the zone to Andover. Now Reese with the puck. Tries to clear it. The two Andover players collide. Reese carries the puck outside of the zone. He's going to have a backhand attempt up to Jack that doesn't find its way. That's offside as the Andover player is hurt. He's trying to make his way to the bench. And unfortunately for them, he was just offside as he was slowly making his way out of the zone. We'll have a face-off right outside of the Hopkins zone with Jack, Evan, and Vernon still out there. And Jonah and Teddy on D. Face-off is won by Jack. D to D over to Jonah. Jonah's pass squirts past Evan. Puck goes down into the Hopkins zone, and they're going to call icing on Andover, and the puck is going to make its way all the way down to the Andover end. And we'll have some fresh legs out there with Beckett taking the draw. Nolan on his right, Noah on his left, and Jonah and Teddy on the point. Beckett with the draw, wins the draw, puck goes back to Jonah. Jonah passes over to Teddy. Teddy runs into a wall of Andover players. Now we're going to have a 2-on-1 as Beckett back checks. Andover slams on the brakes, throws a wicked wrister over towards Louis. And Louis playing out of his mind. A couple beautiful saves by Louis. Andover still putting the pressure on Louis with a beautiful save, covers it up, forces a face-off, and Hopkins will get some fresh legs out there. Yeah, I have some money. I don't have any coins, honey. All right, face-off now with Will. Andover wins the draw. High fluttering puck goes into the corner. Reese grabs it. Reese gets knocked on his butt. No call. And now Harrison with the puck, fighting for it. Doesn't come away with it. Charles gets pestered by number 17 Andover. And Charles fans on it. Andover with a... Louis. The goaltending today. Hopkins, and unfortunately that one ended up in the back of the net. Andover player with a gift as the rebound landed right on his stick. Louis made an attempt to get over but couldn't make it in time, and now Andover ties it up 4-4, 10 minutes, 19 seconds remaining. Evan will take the draw, wins the draw, back to Vincent, quick pass over to Jack. Jack with a nice nifty move, centering to Evan. Evan, quick shot. Now Vernon in the corner. Vernon tries to center. Teddy. That puck had eyes. A couple of nice passes on that shift. Puck ends up at the point with Teddy. Teddy takes his time and ends up with a very low wrist shot that went through traffic. The goalie must not have seen it. It went right in the back of the net, and Hopkins back ahead now with 10 minutes to go. 5-4 in the third period. Same line out here. And they're fighting for it at center ice. Jack comes away with it. Andover dumps it into the Hopkins zone. Vincent retreats to grab it, looking for someone to pass to. And dangerous play, ends up in the corner now. Could have been a trip there, but they didn't call it. And now Evan with the puck. He's got Jack on a breakaway. Jack's got to hurry. Beautiful breakaway attempt. Andover was right on his heels there at the end. And heads up play by Evan with a beautiful pass. And then Jack methodically goes in on the breakaway, puts it in the top corner. 6-4 now, Hopkins. 9 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in period number 3. Andover now with the puck. They look determined to try and get back into this game. Puck in the corner now. Beckett with the puck. Tries to pass it. Woo! Louis thought he had it, but it got away from him. Now Andover with the puck. Nolan resists the temptation to knock the Andover player down wisely. The last thing we need now is a penalty. A little bit of sloppy play behind the net. Beckett comes away with it. He feeds Noah. Noah's going to be one-on-one. He's got some nice moves. He's got Nolan right behind him. And gets taken down. No penalty as the referee is way back behind the play. Nolan down in the corner. Andover scoops it up. Beckett pokes at it. Hopkins can keep it in if they try. Puck comes away to Reese. Reese feeds Nolan. Nolan with a couple of nifty moves over to Beckett. And oh, what on earth? Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to describe that play. Bodies are flying everywhere. Nolan now with the puck. A lot of real close quarters hockey. Oh my goodness. Beckett now. Oh, Beckett's shot hits the Andover player. He's going to go to the bench as he's hurt, as that wrist shot hit him in the wrist. And now Andover's going to ice it if the puck will make it. And it will. We'll have a whistle, and the faceoff will go all the way back into the Andover zone. A couple of close calls there in the Andover zone. Another goal would have probably put this game out of reach. Now we'll have a face-off with Will, Brooks, and Harrison, Vincent, and Charles on the D. Puck's dropped. Fed to Vincent. Vincent grabs it on the backhand, tries to dump it in. Puck loose on the boards. Harrison comes away with it now, feeds it out front to Brooks. And Hopkins keeps it in. Brooks with a tight turn. Puck in his feet. Andover comes away with it. Will's going to push him into the wall. And Andover squeaks past the official. Puck free in the slot. Ends up behind Charles. Charles now behind the net. He's going to feed it to Harrison if he can. Harrison now fights for it. Ends up with the puck over to the Andover point. Andover goes D to D. Blocked by Brooks. Scoring opportunity for Andover ends up in the corner. Another loose puck. Louis covers it up. 6 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in period 3. 6-4 Hopkins. And Louis having a really nice game today. Another nice save as there was some chaos around him. Makes the right decision and freezes that puck, forces a face-off, and now we'll have some fresh legs out there with Evan taking the face-off. 5-on-5 hockey. Puck drops. Evan squeezes it into the corner. Teddy goes after it. And Evan now dances away with it. He's going to have a 3-on-1 if he can feed Vernon. Vernon's one of the fastest players on the team. Scores. Vernon with those quick legs. Another beautiful pass by Evan. Right on the tape of Vernon, and Vernon's not going to miss that. Forces it home. 7-4 now in period 3. 6 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in period number 3. Face-off now with the same line. Evan, Jack, and Vernon. Teddy and Jonah on D. Puck goes back. Oh, Vernon with another chance. He's hungry. Jack's going to end up with it on his stick. Whistles one just wide of the net. Teddy recovers it, forces it into Evan. Evan looking for someone to pass to. Oh, this isn't going to work out. Ends up outside of the zone. Teddy fighting for it. Pushes it forward. Evan, Jack. Jack kicks it forward. Runs into the Andover player. Comes ahead with the puck into the corner. Might be hobbling a little bit. Ends up down. And puck squirts. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable play. Puck squirted behind the net to Evan. Evan sees Vernon out front. Feeds it right to his stick, and Vernon with a quick backhand in the top shelf. Goalie had no chance. 8-4 now with 5:55 remaining, period number 3. Fresh skates out there now with Beckett taking the draw. Noah Nolan on the wing. Reese with the puck. Ends up in the Hopkins zone. Back to Charles. Charles feeds Nolan. Nice catch by Nolan. He's got Noah. Feeds Noah. Noah on the backhand. Couldn't get around the Andover player. Number 5 for Andover tried to get around Reese. Reese was there to prevent that from happening. They stay on sides with Nolan with some nice stick work. Oat feeds Beckett. Now Noah ends up in the corner with Beckett. He's looking for somebody. Nice little move to the backhand. He feeds it out front. Unable to find the back of the net as Andover winger comes away with it. Nolan fighting 1 against 2. Ends up getting knocked down. And Noah. I think Noah wanted to go up high and ended up going low. Puck squirts past Charles. Reese racing for it. Reese comes away with it. He's going to go around the net, look for Beckett. Beckett's there. Beckett feeds Noah. And after that hard back check, now we got an opportunity for Hopkins. And number 21 for Andover, by far the biggest kid on the ice, knocks down the Hopkins player. Does a nice move around our defender and punches it past Louis. It could be an example of a couple of players going back and forth down the ice and giving it everything they had, and then at the end there they looked a little gassed. Number 21 for Andover knocks our player down, comes away with it, and a nifty move to put it past Louis. Will goes down, lands on the puck. The puck squirts into the Andover zone. Can't get too comfortable here with a 3-goal lead. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Louis with a nice blocker save. Harrison tries to glove it, goes to the corner. Harrison comes away with it. Tries to punch it past. Ends up on Vincent's stick back in the corner. He goes D to Brooks. Make that D to wing. Vincent now takes a look, feeds it up the wing. Hopkins trying to force it out. Ends up on the Andover defender's stick. Our kids are looking a little tired out there. It's been a pretty hard-fought game, kind of a physical game. Andover player falls down, puck squirts up the boards. Andover with a wrist shot. Jonah kicks it off to the side. Brooks going after it now, feeds the point. point finds its way to Louis. Andover keeps it in. D to D. Oh, Harrison almost had a chance to steal that one. Andover now comes back to center ice. And puck goes down into the corner. Andover with a puck. Jonah fighting for it. Andover comes away with it. Ends up on Vincent's stick. Harrison now tries to get it out. A couple attempts by Hopkins to clear the zone have failed on that side. The defenseman has been able to keep it in, number 22. A couple of bodies now fighting for the puck on the near wall. Nice block by Jack, but still can't clear the zone. Will now goes after it. Vincent seems like he's been out there forever. Overskates it a little bit. Backhand now. He takes a check. No call. And Andover pushes it in. Vernon now. He's got some energy. He comes away with it. A lot of snow down there by the bench. Feeds it to Jack. Jack's got a one-on-one now. Comes around to the forehand side. Nifty move. Can't find the back of the net. Evan with the rebound. Jack, another rebound. And now Andover's top player is going to let her rip. That one goes wide. Rebound finds its way to the Andover stick. Louis covers it up. 1 minute, 53 seconds remaining. Period number 3 will have a face-off. Probably to Louis' left. Louis is potentially discussing where that puck is. And he's got some wardrobe malfunction, I believe. He's going to take 5. Looks like Hopkins is going to end up switching goaltenders as Zach skates in with little notice. Now Zach is going to be in the game with 1 minute, 53 seconds remaining. Something's going on with Louis' equipment. He seems to be okay. And then we'll have a timeout. Timeout taken. I'm not sure which team called timeout. Probably Andover, as they're going to be down 3 goals with just very little time left, and now a new goaltender for Hopkins. We'll see if Zach stays in the game after this timeout. Louis looks pretty comfortable where he's at. Zach's still on the ice. Timeout will come to an end. We'll have a face-off to the left of Zach. New goalie Zach, who played outstanding this morning, is going to finish off this game with Louis having an unbelievable game. We'll finish the game on the bench, it looks like. And there goes the Andover goalie to the bench. We'll have an empty net. We'll have 6-on-5 attackers in the Hopkins zone as Andover pulls the goalie to try and get a scoring opportunity here. Looks like Evan in the corner finds his way to Jack, feeds it up the wall, and Jack's going to try and push it out. Number 21 for Andover feeds it up the head. Beautiful defensive play by Hopkins. Back to Jack. This side of the defensive zone has been a real problem for Hopkins today. We just can't seem to get it past the defenseman, but now we got an opportunity as the Andover player does a backward somersault. Evan comes in with a lot of speed. Puck ends up on number 21's stick. This might be a hat trick for him if he can find his way, but beautiful save by Zach. Hopkins tries to find the net. It's going to be icing on Hopkins with 1 minute to go. I don't know why that wasn't icing. All right. Play continues now. 6-on-5 hockey still as the Andover net is empty. Jonah now with an opportunity to push the puck into the net. This one they'll whistle down for an icing call. 44 seconds remaining. empty net for Andover as they are down 3 goals with 44.5 seconds remaining in period number 3. We got fresh skaters out there. Beckett will take the draw. Beckett wins the draw. Puck ends up on the boards. And here's Noah with a chance. Tries to get it out of the zone. Beckett, beautiful sweep as he comes out to center ice. Feeds it across to Noah. Noah gets poke checked away. Nothing wrong with just keeping it down here and letting this period end with 20 seconds remaining, but it ends up right in front of the net. Beckett slams it home. The score will be 9-5. Andover will put their goalie back in for the center ice face-off. And this one is going to go in the books as a win for Hopkins. They'll get 2 points for pool play this morning and another 2 this afternoon, totaling 4 points, which will be helping their seeding for the bracket play as Andover now pushes the puck into the Hopkins end. 10 seconds remaining. Andover throws it over in front of the net. Another toss in front of the slot. Puck going back and forth with 4 seconds remaining. And that is going to do it as the buzzer sounds. Hopkins comes away with a victory, 9-5. It was closer than that. Most of the game was really neck and neck with Andover coming to an early lead. Hopkins battling back to tie it a couple of times and then really pushing their way with a couple of quick goals that really took the energy away from the Andover team. Final score 9-5, win for Hopkins Scorp 1.